All right, let's go ahead and get into it. The Detroit Lions, 6.5 over under 3-13. Is this another redshirt season for the Lions? Now, we all know that this is a quarterbacks league. It's a passing league. You can't really win if you don't have a quarterback or at least a quarterback for the future on your roster. Is Jared Goff either one of those things? I think not. So it leads me to believe that this is a redshirt season for the Lions, that they are, if not taken by name, but in game. And they're focusing on the future. Now, I like what they're building. I like that they focused on the offensive line a couple seasons ago and shored that up. I like that they drafted Jamison Williams, even though he probably not going to play this year. He would have been the number one receiver off the board last year. You add in Aiden Hutchinson that they added this year. This looks like a team that when they finally do get their quarterback, which I think they probably will in next season's draft, they'll be ready to go day one. The pieces will be around the quarterback with Amon St. Rod Brown and Jamison Williams and Hawkinson with a good offensive line and a pass rusher and a good corner. It makes sense to me. But I really don't think that they're really trying to win this year. They're not playing for the 2022-2023 season. They're playing for 23, 24, 25, and beyond. So the question becomes, are they tanking? Not by name, but by game. That's the number one question. Number two is, and no pun intended, the number 2 overall pick, Aiden Hutchinson. Generally, when you draft a guy this high, you want a foundational piece. And I talk about how the league is going. If you want to win a Super Bowl, you need a pass rush. And generally, you need a foundational rusher in that unit. Can he be that guy? Now, hey, he's going to be a rookie, but generally, with the foundational, transcendent guys, you see it in year one. We saw it from the Bosa brothers. We saw it from Khalil Mack. We saw it for Von Miller. We saw it for Parsons last year. So is he going to be one of these guys? He had a meteoric rise with Michigan. There was a lot of talk of Thibodeau maybe being the pick and them trading down, but they took the Michigan boy. He can hop on his bike and go straight to the Lions Stadium. It sounds like a storybook beginning. Is it going to be a storybook ending? Is he going to be one of these generational guys? Are we going to see some pass rush from him year one? So the number 2 overall question for me is Aiden Hutchinson. What is he? The final question has to do with a pick a couple years ago, Jeffrey Okudah. So he's coming off an Achilles injury, which is a really tough injury for cornerbacks. And as expected, he kind of had an up and down season last year. So this is a big year from him. He's going into a season where the team's going to have to decide if they're going to pick up his 5th-year option. So it's a big year financially for him. But also last year, a player in his class that he was universally graded above, AJ Terrell, broke out and became a star. Can he be that similar type of player? If he is, then the Lions are cooking with gas with him. If Aiden Hutchinson hits, those are probably the 2 biggest pieces that you could have for a defense, a pass rusher in the corner. So I think the last question definitely has to be Jeffrey Okudah. Is he going to live up to this number 3 overall pick pedigree and become an elite corner in this league? So like I said, by hook or by crook, I think the Lions are going to be under. I don't know if they're going to say, obviously you don't say that you're tanking, but I think the Lions are focused on this draft where there's 4 elite quarterbacks, the scouts are saying. So, take care of your quarterback situation. You have the pieces around him and you're ready to go. Still with a relatively inexpensive team. And you can go big game hunting in free agency. So I like what they're building, but I think by hook or by crook, they're going to be one of the lower seeds. So I definitely would pound the under. And then another bet that I think might be tasty is Hutchinson to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. Generally, this is a position that goes to players who get splash plays, sacks, interceptions, things of that nature. And I do think they're going to be down in a lot of these games, so teams are going to probably be running the ball at them, but he's playing on this fast surface, so he's going to be able to get some sacks. So, he's the current favorite for Defensive Rookie of the Year. And, there's not that many, big name pass rushers that were drafted above him that are on, ready to win teams where they're going to be playing with leads and, getting more rushes than he is. So I think that if you just look at it, the surface that he's playing on and everything that's surrounding the team, I think he's going to be a good bet for Defensive Rookie of the Year. All right, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think they're tanking. I think they're tanking. Shout out to my man Tone Loc. I think they're tanking. I think it's a good thing. But I think they're tanking. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. The game is the game. All right. Thank you for watching this clip. Do me a favor. Push the button. Hit subscribe. Come on, man. Push it.
Call everybody up.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
Man, do what's right. You heard her. Push the button. The game is the game.
So what's up, man? What's up with you otherwise, The game is a game. Always.